Hi everyone, Selena here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new and thanks for tuning in. We're going to start here with the rubber base gel from Daily Charme. We're going to do a medium to long coffin Gothic set with everything from my Daily Charme box that I did a haul on about 2 videos ago. So I'm just going to start off with this base coat. I'm going to put this on all of the nails. I find the polish goes over the nails so much nicer. The nails have already been prepped, shine taken off, dehydrated, and so on. So now I'm going to go in with this black chrome no white gel. This works amazing. If you didn't check out that video, go back and take a look at that after if you would like. There were some great things came in that box. And I did a sample of this in that box as well, but you'll see it here. So I did all the nails with this. I did 2 coats afterwards. And here I'm going to use the silver chrome from Daily Charme. And just wait until you see how this goes on. You see my reflection in the nail. It is so amazing. I absolutely love this combo together. This black chrome no white polish works amazing. I highly recommend it. It just goes on so well. Like, look at that. Perfect. You can even see my reflection in there if you look close enough. My blue shirt. Absolutely amazing. I can't get over that. That is, I absolutely love it. I can't believe you can see my reflection. And I'm just going to wipe off any extra dust that's around, which was very little to none. And I'm going to use some stickers on this thumbnail. Now you can go over the chrome. If you're afraid you might mess it up or scrape it, you can go over the chrome with a top coat first. I did not. I probably should have. I highly recommend doing that. However, like I said, I did not. So I'm going to go in with this sticker here that kind of represents a corset. They also use these in the croquette sets that they call it. So I had a little hard time getting this off. I was afraid I was going to mess it up. It does go a little wonky, but I do try to straighten it a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to put that down. And just remember, if you put your sticker down, you make a mistake and you go to take it off, it's going to take the chrome off with it. So if you're afraid that's going to happen, you might want to put a top coat down before the sticker as well. There we go. Make sure your sticker's down. Then I'm going to go in on either side and I'm going to do a chain down on both sides. I thought that would look kind of neat. So for the subscription box, as I said, if you haven't seen that last video, you can go ahead and take a look at that. Daily Charme decided to do something different for their summer box this year. They did Summer Meets Gothic. So it was all Gothic related things. So hence the reason why I'm doing this set today. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, that notification bell. That way you're notified each time I upload a video. There we go. Make sure your sticker's down all the way. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. I like how this turned out. Kind of simple, but cute on the other hand. Oops. And I had a hard time getting this piece down. So, these stickers were really sticky and they work really well. That's one thing I have to say about Daily Charme stickers. They are very high quality. And they're nice and thick. There we go. Moving on to the next one, I am going to do stickers from a different sheet. I'm going to do a couple of the Gothic crosses. We're going to put it on the middle finger. And that's another thing. When you're using stickers with this polish, you don't have to wipe any sticky layer off. That's awesome. I love it. Whereas any other gel polish, you would have to wipe the sticky layer off. Here, you don't have to worry about it. So I wanted to do almost like a mirrored look. One opposite to the other. There we go. Make sure they're on fully. And they stuck really nicely because of how well polish works. Moving on to the next one, we're going to go in with Meowtalic, which is C79. I'm going to put this on the index finger. Now you don't see it, but I do use 2 coats of this. I just show you doing one. I just show you for me doing 1 coat. But I do a second coat off camera. Go. And I'm going to go in with my new magnet, the round magnet hollowed out in the middle with this little square magnet attached at the top. You'll see here in a minute what I mean. There we go. That new one I got in the mail. Here we go. I did a flash cure of that just to keep it where it is. And I already have the second coat done, and we're going to move on. I'm going to put some of the mini piercings that we got in the box on this nail. So I'm going to start by putting some of the Charme gel glue I have on that whole nail, because the mini piercings that I have are metal, so I want to make sure they're held down really well. If not, they're just going to come off, especially if you just hit your nail on something, or if you get your finger caught in a drawer, heaven forbid, because that hurts. However, you want to make sure that's going to hold up. So I'm going to put a circular one in the middle of that circle. Oh, no, not yet. I lied. Not nice to lie. I'm going to go in with a top coat first, because that way when it does cure, it cures non-tacky. So I'm going to go in with the Diamond Shine top coat before putting any piercings on it. I do also wipe off my brush before putting it back in the bottle. That way there's no glue on it or anything. Okay, so now I'm going to put the piercings on. So I'll put this round one in the middle of that circle with the ball facing at the bottom part. Oh. And I have two longer ones with balls on each end that are going to go at the bottom of the nail on an angle. I really like how this set turned out. It turned out pretty cool. So I did flash cure just to keep them where they are and continued on. Didn't want them to fall off or anything. And I'm going to do the chrome on the ring finger as well. Man, I love how that goes on. Just look at that. So easy. Again, you can see my reflection in the nail. I used to have such a problem with chrome and foil, and I'm just so glad that they came out with this too. And with the no white chrome top coats as well, those work well. So I'm going to get this ready and go in with some studs. So I'm going to start with top coating this because I want to put my Charme gel glue on this, but I was afraid it might take the chrome off. So I'm going to top coat the chrome first. And then I'm going to cure it for 60. Then I'll go in. There we go. So now I'm going to go in with my Charme gel glue. Definitely put a little too much on this. So I went back and I wiped some of it off my brush. Then I went back over the sides of the nail. There we go. Then I made sure everything was smoothed out. As much as possible. Now for the best part. Now we're going to go in with those little spikes. My mom keeps telling me I need to make a collar for my dog with these. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I make a collar with what I have left? Let me know in the comments below. So after I had that done, I did a flash cure. Try to keep them in place because they were moving around. Flash cured on one side because they kept moving. I should have just did one side and then the other, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Then I had to go in and fix the other side again. And then I cured it for 60 seconds. So now we're going to move on to the pinky finger. And on the pinky finger, we are going to put some of that glue gel on. We're going to leave it just completely black. and that kept falling off, so I had to hold it on. We're going to apply some of the little metal charms that I received. Some of the Gothic crosses that I have. Go. Now these are not curved to your nail, and because I'm only doing them on a hand, I did not curve them. You can, and if you're doing them on yourself, I do suggest you use a tool of some sort to curve them, to put them on your nail. That way they're not sticking out. Had I been putting this on a set that I was doing for myself, like a press-on set, I would have curved them for sure. There you go. Last little decoration in the middle. And I cured that for 60. Now we're going to go in with the top coat. And like I said, I went over everything. Went over all the crosses. I couldn't believe how shiny it made all of it. Like, it really is a diamond shine top coat. This is an amazing top coat. I highly recommend. Don't forget to check out my other videos I have. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button and that notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a video. And when you're going around with your top coat, make sure you get around all your stickers. That way, if they don't peel, if they start to peel, they're going to come up on the sides if you don't get the top coat right around. So, I'm going to finish up here. I'll have some pictures at the end for you. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.